can take a video.
I'm not taking anything. Live is me talking to the camera and you just standing there having a conversation. We talking about what is gentle parenting. What is gentle parenting?
There's a car behind us, Mother.
That car can wait. I think I'm a gentle parent. Now, does that mean I don't spank my kids? I rarely spank my kids, but I would get in that ass quick. Some would say, oh, he was holding his jacket a little funny. I had to make sure my motherfucker wasn't coming in here with the riffraff. See, I'm too nervous. I'm nervous. What did that girl give me? Anyway, she was like, she got a good card. I should take that one because that one's tripping. Better stop tripping. Anyway, so our question is, what is gentle parenting? And I know that's probably not what my thing says, but that's the question we're asking today. What is gentle parenting? Because Angel was sharing, what does your feed look like? It's a bunch of parenting reels. I need to go talk to this young man back there about some financial opportunities for him. While he back there. Here, go get the soap. I'll be back. Anyway. Hold on, y'all. How you doing? I'm excellent, thank you. Hi. All right. So I went scoping. And maybe, look, I'm not going to prejudge, bruh. When I walked by him, I thought he was a young man in a bagger or, you know, working at Fry's. If you're just getting your start, wouldn't you rather get your start in this world bossing up as a sales individual? The sales industry is going to pay you the closest that you can make to the worth that you're putting out there. Sales is going to be the role that's going to get you paid the most of what your worth is. So if your child is getting their start in the industry, is the failure in multi-level marketing, or is the failure in the mindset of the individuals who largely, because you're not in the correct aisle. Oh, because you need smell goods?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a second.
I respect your hustle. But you don't need a cart for that, so I'm going to take this, okay? So is the failure in the industry, or is the failure in the industry the mindset? And even if you're a business person, I believe, I don't know, because I don't necessarily have the business mindset yet. But if you're an individual who has adapted the business mindset, I believe the mindset that it takes to be successful at multi-level marketing is a completely different mindset. And that's what I believe. I don't know. But, hey Max, how you doing? Anyway, I don't know why I started contemplating that, but we were talking about what is gentle parenting because I believe I'm a gentle parent. Now, I still get in my kids' butts. You know, I'm in these mom groups, and all these moms are like, oh, this gentle parent isn't working for me. My kid's not listening. First of all, sis, as an educator that just spent a month in a first grade classroom, if you don't stop gentle parenting your child in accordance to what you looked up on the internet or read in a book, your child is highly individualized. You have to figure out what your child needs to be successful, not compliant, successful. We want our children to be compliant, shut up and be quiet. Meanwhile, your shut up and be quiet kid goes to school and guess what? They don't know how to talk. Why? Because they spent their entire first 5 years of life isolated with a parent that insisted they shut up and be quiet. And so now this child doesn't know how to read, doesn't know how to write, doesn't know how to spell their name. verbally or in writing, doesn't, you know how to pay attention, doesn't know how to sit still. How you doing, Peter? These children that you guys are raising in your homes where this shut up and be quiet parenting style is why our schools are in the state that they are. And it's not, you have to understand that you're setting your children up for behavior issues if you don't teach them how to behave. Understand, behaving in your home is different than behaving at school. You may allow all kinds of things in your home, but once your child gets to school and they're still doing that behavior there, you're not teaching your child to adapt to their environment. So by you not teaching your child how to adjust to school, which is like a boom, I'm home all day, to I'm at school. Now there's a difference between a child who is in a daycare. Now, is a child in a home daycare where they put them in front of the TV all day? Are they staying with grandma all day? What kind of home daycare, or what type of daycare or preschool situation is your child in? And again, that still may not be, if it's not a pipeline, and this is now we're paying attention to education to prison pipeline, depending on the start, we can almost predict the finish. So what was that first daycare like? What was that kindergarten classroom like? Is it a jungle? Because I've been in these schools and these kids are surviving. Like, just go to your kid's school and don't observe your kid. Observe the classroom. We get caught up in oh, look at my kid who's performing because you're in the classroom, and we get caught up in that. And then when we get caught up in that, we don't realize that our kids are in there surviving. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for reminding me of that. It just like clicked in. It was like, boop, you need dish soap. Oh, because I got the bleach and my husband puts bleach in his water. So that's what triggered that thought. But yeah, those of you out here, until you have developed your definition, your methodology of gentle parenting, please stop gentle parenting your child, because you're putting your child in a situation where they're expected to now go into society and behave as you tried to get them to behave, with a methodology that gentle parenting did not come from a black household. Gentle parenting. Whose money? Are you spending my money without asking? I mean,
Yes.
is that a better question?
Yes. Mother,
How much are those a piece?
$149.
Okay. You need to ask. Don't just... You haven't earned the privilege to just put things in my cart. Do you understand? There's a certain level of reliability that I have to have in you, that you can just walk up to my cart and put stuff in it. Do you understand? So if that's a privilege that you would like, you're going to have to keep leveling up. And one of those things of leveling up is, how should you be having this conversation with me? With your head up and looking at me. You have not earned the privilege to be distracted while I'm talking, as you continue to be distracted. So you understand you have to parent your kid. Please, parent your kid. That's gentle parenting for us. Remember, gentle parenting was not created by a black person. So gentle parenting for us isn't, cut that shit out. Stop it. Why are you always doing that? That's how we typically parent in a black household. So gentle parenting for us is, hey, let me understand why you think it's okay to put things in my shopping cart. Hey, Carby, help me understand why you think it's okay to put things in my shopping cart. And once I understand why you think that's okay, I can tell you why it either is okay or it's not okay. Adoy, because you want to be Adoy so bad, Adoy can just come and put things in my shopping cart. And if I got it, no questions asked. If I don't got it, I'm like, who's paying for that? And she get a little attitude. I am. And goes over to self-checkout with her things. Like, how dare I ask her if she's paying for her stuff? Sis, like, you don't have 19-year history. She's got maybe 2 years in. Thank you. She's got maybe 2 years in of paying for herself. I mean, she's been independent since she was 14 financially, and she's been earning money since I believe she was 14 years old. But that is completely different than being financially independent. And the degree of financial independency is she would buy her own toiletries. So if we were to have this conversation, she would probably argue, I've been buying my own toiletries and all. Do you need pads? Why do kids wait until they need pads to tell me you need pads? I'm not jumping up to get you pads. This ain't your first rodeo. Anyway. I know I was talking about Adoy, but I don't remember what about Adoy. Give it back to me. How you doing, Carby? You hurt my heart. You hurt my feelings. I felt your energy off of your message. But I was like, nah. See, I can't. Oh, she wants skincare. This child is running my pockets, and I don't appreciate it. She thinks she's Adoy, but she's not. She does not show up at a consistent enough basis that she could just be like, Mom, give me this $14. Da-da-da-da-da. Nah, you better go get that $4. Okay, dude, you're showing me. Okay, thank you. I'm probably not gonna remember. Take a picture. Yeah, as long as it's on your slideshow. We got a slideshow this year, y'all. Fucking ridiculousness. Like the ridiculousness. But anyway, yeah, back in the day, I used to doubt my intuition. One of my gifts is I can read energy through anything, but I can read energy through handwriting. And I've known that since my 20s. How you doing, sis? See, she didn't even respond to me. She's so used to us not talking to each other and spacing out. No, if I want to speak to you, I'm going to speak to you. I'm going to have to start speaking to my black men. Y'all know how scary that is. As soon as you talk to a black man, he's trying to teach your sons. Just because a female talks to you doesn't mean she's just trying to be friendly. Because you understand, in being friendly, that's how you make friends. I'm here, I'm okay. I know. Girl, I just came out of a hell of a depressive mood. God was doing a thing. Now we have to pay attention to, is our depressive mood being caused? Oh yeah, I gotta finish that. We have to see if our depressive mood is being caused by our circumstances, or if our depressive mood is being caused by us going through an ascension. Now, I have evolved to a space where my depressive moods are caused by ascensions, and I'm aware of that. But this last one, it hit me. I quit. I was like, God, I'm not going to turn my back on you, because in the past, I've turned my back on God when things don't manifest the way that I believe, how I interpreted the signs. You know, if things aren't manifesting as I believe they should manifest, then I get upset with God, and I quit. And so this last time was really, really heavy. I was coming home from work, getting right in the bed. The only difference was I didn't. So turning your back on God is also choosing to be in the emotion of it. And I'm not saying that you can't be in emotion of it, because it's important for you to acknowledge the emotions. You just have to determine what are the depths of the emotions you're going to allow yourself to feel. Like, yeah, I went to work, I came home, and I got my ass in the bed every single day. My husband was like, what's going on with you? I'm mad at him because I'm like, you ain't picked up that I come home, go to work, but he ain't home enough to realize what my routine is, to understand that I have a break in routine. So Carby, forgive your husband a little bit. I don't know, I'm just talking out the side of my neck, but forgive your husband a little bit if he hasn't picked up that you're rude. I don't know what the rules are. It doesn't matter. He's not home enough to recognize a change in my routine. Also, he's not home enough to recognize a change in my routine. You understand that we're raising sons that turn into men who aren't present enough to realize that their women are miserable. And then, when they realize their women are miserable, they gaslight you. I think that I never really understood what gaslighting is. I locked my card because somebody was getting me on my Amazon. So now I gotta somehow unlock my card in the middle of my life. I'll be right back. Somebody was getting me on my Amazon. So now I gotta somehow unlock my card in the middle of my life. I'll be right back. Somebody was getting me on my Amazon. So now I gotta somehow unlock my card in the middle of my life. I'll be right back. Somebody was getting me on my Amazon. So now I gotta somehow unlock my card in the middle of my life. I'll be right back. Right back. Right back. Right back. Right back. Alright, y'all, this child is stressing me out. Are we ready? We need to put in our identity. Identity. Anyway, Carby, yeah, they don't know. They're so tuned out that they don't know that they're missing their entire lives. So that has been my fight all of 2024 with my husband. Where I'm like, dude, you gotta get present enough that you're missing out on your fucking life. You have to get present enough to understand that your children, and I know in your mind you think you're there, but you're not. Especially if your wife is stressed the fuck out. She just pushed a baby out of her cooter and she has to carry a goddamn household. She's been carrying your goddamn household since she's been carrying your goddamn household. Can she have a fucking break? This the third one. You ain't picked it up by the third one? Get the fuck out of here, man. You gotta raise these sons a way better, Carby. You raising a king right now. Make sure you raise all that ignorance about him. And I'm not saying that your husband's ignorant. I'm saying that the male species is. And if he belongs to the male species. And I don't know, I'm just talking. I know, I can't read that. It's more than that. I know there. I asked you in a message, are you experiencing postpartum? That could be a factor. So we just need to, we have to understand, and this is, see, I've been doing a lot of teaching since I haven't been going live, and I don't really make videos with my teaching, which I should. I'm a teacher. Maybe if I set my videos up to look like I was teaching you guys, maybe you would be more receptive to the teaching. Thank you. I'm going. Thank you. I appreciate you. But anyway, there's a totality of life, right? There's 100% probability of anything happening in life. So now when we're talking about this happening, this happening, this happening, you're like, there's more. Well, of course there's more. You're multifaceted. You're a human being. You have emotions. You just had a fucking baby.
Mom,
What?
you don't have the keys.
Can you please be patient?
Thank you.
That's gentle parenting.
Just get in the car, Mom.
Because in my day, I gotta get off this live. You know they be cutting live when I be driving. Aha! You're not gonna catch me tonight. But ouch. I know there's more than that, but it's that too. If we could get that off of your plate, right? We can't say car's not moving. Don't cut my live. Let me just get out because I'm not playing with y'all tonight. If we just get that off the plate, then that's one less thing that's on plate to cause you to, if not being here was an option, dude, they're right again there. Can you not say, here guys? Move with purpose. Anyway, that's gentle parenting. Giving her all that information. Now, girl, go take it over there. Don't you see them actively putting them away? So be a help to them and do it quickly. Don't be a hindrance. So anyway, my point is, and then I'm gonna go, it's always more than that. That's why I was in this depressive mood and I came home every day and I got to bed. And I was like, God, I'm chasing this dream and where it at? Carby, I know a part of you loves getting dressed up, but there's a part of you that's just like, yo, I'm doing this because I like I like the show. I'm a showman. I am a motherfucking showman. Look at me ass. Yes, her. And so how you doing, friend? So you put this work and you leave me alone. You asked to come with me. I did not ask to come with you. So you get to move how I move in this moment. Leave me alone. Let me finish my message. And then we can go. That's gentle parenting. Stop gentle parenting according to their rules when you're not raising their children. You're actually screwing your child up. You're actually making your child more accessible by not figuring out how to effectively parent your specific child the way that your child deserves to be parented. All of my lives are reposted on LoneeAppleton Live over on YouTube. So this is about gentle parenting. This is about your spouse not supporting you, especially in postpartum. This is about just being a woman. This is about multi-level marketing, and is the failure in the industry, or is the failure in the mindset of the individual that comes into multi-level marketing. This live is about some things, so definitely follow over there. Follow over here for what you're gonna get, because we're about to get into this financial literacy. But take care of yourself, friend. We have to, one, not be afraid to speak up and say, hey sis, through this message I picked up that you might be going through something. In my past I would question my intuition, but now I'm just gonna say, either you just came out of it, you're in it, or you're about to be in it, because God don't tell no lies. What I picked up either happening or about to happen, so pay attention. And you don't have to carry all that stress. You get so frustrated because it's more than that. I can't even articulate. And then when you start articulating, they're like, you're nitpicking. I just pushed your baby out of my vagina. I can nitpick. God damn it, I need some help. Then they wonder why the mortality of our women is so high. If you do not have life insurance, please message me so we could get you signed up correctly for legacy, so that the next generation of women and men, but of women that you birth, do not have to relive your life. Life insurance set up properly, contact me. I could get you set up today. Life insurance not set up properly, and we can assess and review the policy you have to make sure, because I'm not trying to get your business simply to get your business. I'm trying to get your business so I can make sure that your legacy is okay. So did the person who set up your policy set it up to make sure that their legacy was okay, or that your legacy was okay? Pay attention to that. My policy set her up, and I knew her and she loved me, but she was making sure that her portfolio was diversified. She wasn't making sure that my future generations' portfolio was diversified. Or she would have said, let me get you some financial literacy with this policy, which is what my company does. So yes, if you are looking for an extra income, let's go. Holler at your girl, let's get this money. If you are motivated, if you are tired of living the life that makes you not want to live life, holler at your girl. Because y'all that's in this community, y'all done seen me flip my family. If you ain't seen it, catch it here on TikTok all the way back to 2019 over on YouTube, all as the apple turns. Track me. I have been flipping my family on film since 2019, and you've watched me do it. So when I tell you I'm about to figure out this financial industry, and I come to you and I say, yo, will you come with me? And you're like, I'm too overwhelmed right now. Sis, that's why the hell you need to come with me. Because I'm going to figure out how to free myself. Call me motherfucking Harriet Tubman. I'm going to figure out how to free myself. And while I'm freeing myself, I'm freeing you. You're the difference between the person who was like, I'm about to figure my way out of this bitch. And you're like, all right, come back and let me know if you figure it out. That's you. But you done watched me figure it out. You done watched me flip my kids. You have taken some of the tips and tricks into your own life and flipped your own family to a degree. You can only take things as far as you can by yourself before you actually come to me and say, yo, I need some additional help.
We can walk
and I'm like, cool, I got you. Leave me alone. I'm almost finished.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, if I come to interview and I can say, yo, I can help you change your life, I'm not playing. I can end the struggle in your bloodline. That is what I have the power to do. I have the power to teach you. I have the power to teach you how to end the struggle in your bloodline. And all you got to do is buy a life insurance policy. And if you're really about this money, all you got to do is join my team and let me teach you how to get this money. So, Carby, pick up the phone when I call. I get it. Let's get one more thing off of your plate. Money. Worrying about if your daughter's going to be putting up with this same old bullshit.